Alright, YouTube, this is Snowy Snivy back for another episode of Fate Stay Night. So, I believe the last... Oops, wrong thing. Anyways, I believe the last time we left off, we were with Rin. She was summoning her servant, who she wants to summon, Saber. And some big explosion happens. So, we're like racing over to the room. And the door's like broken and stuff. And we finally break into the room. And the instant I walk into the living room, I understand everything. The living room is in a big mess. It's full of rubble that must have fallen from the ceiling, and there's one man sitting on it cockily. Without a doubt, that is the cause of this mess. But there's one more thing important than that. The wall clock is still ticking away time, having escaped destruction. That reminds me. Yes, that's right. Come to think of it, every clock in my house was an hour early today for some reason. In other words, it's 1 in the morning right now. Ooh. That's actually 1 more hour until my magical energy is at its peak. You done screwed up, Rin. I can do most things just like everyone else, but I have one hereditary curse. That is, to make the biggest mistakes at the most important times. Yeah. I'm mad at my own stupidity. Still irritated, I glare at the man sitting there like he's important. The man in red gives an exaggerated shrug. Maybe I'm the most unlucky of all, he adds. Ew, that was too high of a voice. Whatever. I do declare. This guy has a twisted personality. But this would be the servant? Since they called it a familiar, I thought it was something shapeless, but this is human-like. Now that's wrong. Just standing here, I can tell this thing has outrageous amounts of magical energy. Don't be fooled by its appearance. This is certainly in existence far beyond a human, a ghost that has reached the level of spirits as human. I can't be overwhelmed forever. That thing is mine. So I'll have to change my thinking from now on. God, Rin, this is why people pair you two together. The unknown servant frowns. It's rather vague response, and I cannot tell if he's angry at my complaint or impressed at how correct I am. Green, you summoned him. You're the master. It's just... okay, whatever. Perhaps because it was an imperfect summoning, this guy isn't even trying to hide his dissatisfaction with me. The servant looks at me meaningfully as he lays on the rubble. I'm really not sure if that looks like it'd be comfortable or like super uncomfortable. I don't know. I mean, he's got like a pillow there, but again, he's sitting on top of a desk and all this broken glass. He looks comfortable.
その件でいくと、君は私のマスターにふさわしい魔術師なのかな、お嬢さん。
say so. She's competent. The servant grins. He smashes my house, and that attitude like he's king makes me angry enough. But now he asks me if I'm worthy to be a master.
あなたの意見なんて聞いてないわ。私が聞いているのは、あなたが私のサーバントかどうかってことだけよ。
I glare at him. I will not lose to someone who looks down on me this frankly.
ほう。なるほどなるほど。そんな当たり前のことは答えるまでもないと。
だから順番を間違えるなっていうの。一番初めに確認するのは召喚者の務めよ。
I step forward, ready to attack depending on his answer.
強情なお嬢さんだ。仕方あるまい。仮に私が君のサーバントだとしよう。
当たり前じゃない。あなたが私に呼ばれたサーバントな。
I somehow cool my boiling head and glare at this rude guy. Such eloquent words.
おう。そうか。まあ仮の話なんだが、とりあえずそうだとしよう。それで、君が私のマスターである証は。
The servant talks nonsense, grinning. He must think I'll panic about this proof of master thing.
ここよ。あなたのマスターである証って。
うん。
I show him the command spell on the... I show him the command spell on the back of my right hand. Huh. Don't think I don't know anything. My father talked a lot about masters, so I know about the command spell.
納得いった？これでもまだ文句を言うの？
I thrust before him the proof that I'm a master. The servant in the rubble looks confused, then...
まあ言ったな。
His face clouds with discontent.
本気かってなんでよ。
その考えがだ。霊樹があればマスターなのか？まったく。そんな形だけのものでマスターブルとはな。私が見たかったのは、君が
I know I'm skipping over a lot of what they're saying, but I don't want to like wait for them to finish everything that they're saying because I can read faster. So that's true. You normally think of the command spell when talking about the proof that one's a master.
何よ。
そう願いたいが、そうはいくまい。霊樹がある以上、私の召喚者は君のようだ。
He gives an exaggerated shrug of his shoulders. This is bad. My boiling point is so low it seems I won't be able to cool down in time.
まったくもって不満だが、とりあえず君は私のマスターだ。だが、私にも条件がある。これが最大の譲歩だ。それで構わないな、お嬢さん。
Rin will not be happy about that. I think this is it, father. I'm almost at my limit.
そう。不満だけど認めるくせに、私の意見には取り合わないってどう？
I ask him in a trembling voice, just in case. There's the issue of the command spell too, so this is my last warning, the biggest compromise I can make. Into that.
ああ、形の上だけはな。故に、形式上は君に従ってやる。それなら、未熟な君でも、命だけは助かるだろ
う。He tells me he has no hope for me with eyes full of disdain.
ん？怒ったのか？私の勝利は君のものだし、戦いで得たものはどうせ君に霊樹は使えまい。まあ、後のことは私に任せて。
頭きた。
You don't say.
いいわ。そんなに言うなら使ってやろうじゃない。
No, do not waste a command spell on this. There's no holding back now. I have no sympathy for a twisted guy like him.
そのまさかよこの礼儀知らず。
I announced the command spell. By the order of the Holy Grail, give the law of obedience to this one, my servant. Sorry for this cut. My apologies.
うるさい。いい？あんたは私のサーバントなら私の言い分には絶対服従ってもんでしょ。
Someone sounds power hungry. Symbol on my right hand throbs. The three command spells. The essence of the Holy Grail, where the three claims to the servant's unconditional obedience, is now used. Too late now. First of all, I wasn't expecting this either. I hate myself so much, I'm going to die. Well, to go ahead and use an important command spell for something like this, why'd you use it? Pain. So, leaving the ruined living room behind, we move to my room. In front of me is the servant who should be absolutely obedient for my command spell. He's there, but...
なるほど。君の性質は大体理解したぞ、マスター。
How exactly is this absolutely obedient? You can't change a person's personality through a command spell. That doesn't work.
念のため尋ねるが、君は霊樹がどれほど重要か理解しているのか？
知ってるわよ。サーバントを律する3回きりの命令権でしょ。それが何よ。
いいかね。霊樹はサーバントを強制的に行動させるものだ。それは行動を止めるだけでなく、行動を強化させるという意味でもある。例えば、私はここから遠くの場所まで瞬間的には移動できない。強制命令権とはそういうことだ。サーバント自身でも制御できない。
知ってるわよ、そのこと。いいじゃない、まだ2つあるんだし。あなたに命じた規則は無駄じゃないんだし。
It kind of is. It's not really gonna change that much.
確かに、これは私の誤算だった。霊樹というものは曖昧な命令には効きが弱くなる。私を守り通せ。この戦いに勝てなどと言った。広く長く効果が続くものには霊樹の力が弱くなる。効き目は逆に次の一撃を死ぬ気で放て。あのグラスだけは壊すなといった単一の命令は絶対で。さて、ここまでで。
わかるわよ。要するに広く長い命令は意味がないんでしょ。
Pretty much.
効果も戒めも薄いならサーバントは霊樹に逆らって行動できる。
Yeah, you kinda
そんな効き目。
そうだ。
stupid command.
霊樹とはもともと自分たちの能力以上の奇跡を起こすためのもの。それを代用の効く命令などで消費する具は許されない。君の先ほどの霊樹はまさにそれだ。私が君に従うかは話し合いで解決できたことだし。
じゃあ私のさっきの霊樹は無意味ってこと？
I thought we'd pretty much already established this, but okay.
通常ならそうなのだがな。どうも。
Is he happy or unhappy? The servant has a smile on his face as he sighs. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
が違ったって。ちょっとあなた、自分が今どんな状態なのか。
I have the gut feeling, so I ask him boldly.
ああ、誤算というのはそれだ。先ほどの命令では少しはマスターの意見を尊重しようという程度の心変わりにしかならん。だが今の私は君の言葉に強い強制を感じ、つまりマスターの意向に逆らうと。
The servant shrugs his shoulders as if to say it's a pain. Right, so he said he's alright. That it kind of hurts them to go against her orders. So that kind of means that he's already tried going against his orders. What has he tried to do already? That means the command spell wasn't meaningless and it works in my favor. But this guy speaks so sarcastically as always, and it doesn't seem like he's any weaker at all. Like, what was he trying to do then? Though, even if... Oh, my bad.
前言を撤回しよう、マスター。年齢は若いが、君は子供と侮り、戦いから遠ざけようとしたのは私の過ちだった。
He just stands and bows his head politely.
やめてよ。確かにいろいろ言い合ったけど、そんなの喧嘩両成敗っていうか。
そうか。いや、話のわかるマスターで助かった。
なんか切り返し早いわね。
何？誤算は誤算だったが、嬉しい誤算というやつだったからな。
He seems to be saying that he's found a powerful master, so...
じゃあ、霊樹抜きで私がマスターだって認めるのね。
無論だ。先ほどは召喚されたばかりで馴染んでいなかったが。
契約
Now that he mentions it, my body does feel strange. It feels like the nerves once closed within me are now pointing outwards. And on top of that, part of my magical energy is flowing into the man in front of me.
そっか。サーバントは聖杯に呼ばれるけど、呼ばれたサーバントをこの世に留めるのは。
そう。マスターの力だ。サーバントは魔力提供量は十分だ。経験的に問題はありそうだが、普通の魔術師ならばサーバントを召喚した瞬間に意識を失っているだろう。先ほどの霊樹といい、この魔力量といい。
今更褒めたって何も出ないけど。
Not really, you're so adorable when you're in denial. A bit embarrassed, I avert my gaze. I wasn't really expecting this. I'm forcing him to obey with the command spell, but for a servant of being superior to humans to honestly accept that I am his master.
で、あなた何のサーバント？
I collect myself and finally get to the point.
見てわからないか？あ、それは結構。
No, I was just mistaken before. This guy is certainly making fun of me.
わかったわ。これはマスターとしての質問よ。ねえ、あなたセイバーじゃないの？
You might as well be one. But...
残念ながら剣は持っていない。
As I suspected. This is natural though. I mistook the time and summoning circle didn't work, and I even summoned the servant to the wrong place. It was all too clumsy to call Saber the strongest servant.
ドジったわ。あれだけ宝石を使っておいてセイバーじゃないなんて目も当てられない。
悪かったな、セイバーでなくて。
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
ああ、そりゃ通行のミスだから残念だけど、悪いのは私なんだから。
なあ、どうせアーチャーでは派手さに欠けるだろうよ。
I think Archer sounds pretty good.
いいだろう。後で今の暴言を悔やませてやる。その時になって謝っても聞かないから。
はい？
This is unexpected. The unknown servant seems disappointed by my fixation on Saber. Yeah, it's a little disappointing when the person that summoned you is expecting someone else and gets obviously upset over this.
蚊に触った？あっちゃ。
触った。見ていろ。必ず自分が幸運だったと思い知らせてやる。
Archer protests with narrowed eyes. The air he carries is offensive, and his behavior seems childlike and pure. Okay. You know, he might be a pretty good guy.
そうね。それじゃあ必ず私を後悔させて。あ、そうなったら素直に謝らせてもらうから。
ああ、忘れるなよ、マスター。もっとも、その時になって謝られても。
Archer grins again. Huh, maybe he does have a twisted personality after all.
まあいいわ。それであんた、どこの英霊なのよ。
Archer doesn't answer. His sarcastic tone disappears and he frowns seriously.
あーちゃん？マスターである私がサーバントであるあなたに聞いているんだけど。
それは秘密だ。
は？
Secret, you say?
私がどのようなものだったかは答えられない。
あのね、つまんない理由だったら怒るわよ。
それは。
Oh, that face again. Archer must really be troubled as he opens his mouth like he'd rather not say anything.
なぜかというと
Wait, what was that?
何よそれ。あんた私のことバカにしてるわけ？
マスターを侮辱するつもりはない。ただこれは君の不完全な召喚のツケだぞ。どうも記憶に混乱が見られる。
気に
することはない。気にするわよそんなの。あんたがどんな英霊か知らなきゃどのくらい強いのかわからないじゃない。
なんだ、そんなことは問題ではなかろう。さまつな問題だよ。
さまつってあんたね、相棒の強さがわからないんじゃ作戦の立てようがないでしょ。そんなんで戦っていけるわけ。
何を言う。私は君が呼び出したサーバントだ。
Oh, straightforwardly. The knight in red looks at me with absolute confidence and trust. My thoughts freeze. There's no dishonesty in Archer's words. He thinks more highly of my power than I do, even though we've only just met. Do you, anyways? My face is burning. Jeez, I'm definitely blushing. Why am I so weak against unexpected things? How soon did I you?
まあいいか。誰にも正体がわからないってことには変わりはないんだし、敵を騙すにはまず味方からって言うし。
I'm sorry if you could hear that. I think my parents and sister are coming home. Great. I say this to hide my embarrassment looking away from Archer. Yeah, there's the garage door again. Well, I can find out later how good a servant he is. For now, I have a higher priority.
わかった。しばらくあなたの正体に関しては不問にしましょう。それじゃあじゃあ最初の仕事だけど。
Sorry if you hear that. Mama's checking on me. My sister's probably gonna bother me here in a sec.
早速か。好戦的だな、君は。それで敵は？
As he's asking, I throw a dustpan and broom in front of him.
下の掃除お願い。あんたが散らかしたんだから責任持ってきれいにしといてね。
He stands there blankly for 10 seconds. You counted. Thanks. After recovering his thoughts, he grabs the broom ready to make an objection.
待て。君はサーバントを何だと思っている？
機械魔でしょ？ちょっと生意気で扱いに困るけど。
Oh my god, no. They're going familiar of Zero here. I don't intend to take back my words, and I do have a trump card.
意義あり。
いいの？これマスターとしての命令よ。まあ、あなたはその程度じゃどうってことないだろうけど、そのペナルティは今を掃除するまで続くのよ。
He runs for a few seconds, clutching the broom. The servant in the red coat, Archer, closes his eyes in dismay.
了解した。地獄に落ちろ、マスター。
He acknowledges my request gracefully. Well, it's getting late, so I should rest for tonight. I can decide about how to treat him after I wake up. And I think I'm gonna save right here. Go say hi to my parents, my sister, since they got back from a race and stuff. Alright, so let's save this. Archer does chores. Rain steals Sundere. Alright, let's save this and I will get back to you guys some other time. Wrong button, exit game. I'll get to you guys some other time and we'll find out what happens next. So without further ado, goodbye. Snowy Snivy out.